The day begins on a peaceful note as soldiers mount checkpoints along Maraba Yaya Road to prevent NSAS protesters from blocking the road. The calm atmosphere extends to the force headquarters as a group called the Coalition of Original Inhabitants of the Federal Capital Territory staged a peaceful protest demanding an end to the blocking of the roads by NSAS protesters.
None of these hypocrites have come one day in solidarity of the indigenous people or to protest and say they want to address our plight. None of them. But today, they have taken over all the streets in Abuja. I want to make it categorically clear that between now and 48 hours, if we see anybody taking over the indigenous communities of Abuja, we will have no other choice than to engage the person.
The presence of security personnel notwithstanding, the NSAS protesters converge on AYA roundabout, marching through Yakubu Gawan Crescent, singing and chanting protest songs. The procession is soon interrupted by policemen from the FCT command. In opposition to the NSAS protesters, the pro-SWAT movement take over the Unity Fountain, insisting that the NSAS protesters' demands have been met.
The reason why we are out as well, meaning Nigerians, is because we are able to understand that the protest has been hijacked by some elements who are bent on causing mayhem and destruction, and that was not the plan of the protests. The real protesters are no longer on the streets. As well, meaning Nigerians, we will not remain passive and allow this situation to further escalate.
After the police dispersed the NSAS protesters, they regrouped at the Akpo roundabout, halting all forms of vehicular movement. Some of the protesters insist they'll remain on the streets until they see positive steps from the federal government.
We are still out here because we have been hearing all these things, we've dissolved this, they keep promising us. We said no to bad governance.
We don't want SARS anymore. They should stop all this police brutality. We don't want it.
With the continued demonstration of the NSAS protesters and the appearance of pro-SWAT movement on the scene, the days ahead may be tense.